Chapter 9, The Lineage of Flame. Excerpt from the Codex Ignis, transcribed by Elder Yun of the Ember Monastery. The world was not born in silence. It was born in song. Long before dynasties carved their names into stone, before cultivators bent the elements to their will, there were the Flameborn, a lineage not of power but of memory. They were not chosen by crowns or armies, but by the resonance of their souls. The phoenix, eternal and unyielding, did not choose its heirs by strength or ambition. It chose by remembrance. Those who carried the ember of its essence were marked not by fire, but by echo, a soul that carried the first song of creation, a harmony older than stars, older than stone, older than even the breath of gods. The Flameborn were guardians of balance, their presence a tether between realms. They did not rule, nor did they conquer. They remembered, and in remembrance, they awakened. Each generation bore a single child touched by the phoenix's light, known as the Ember Heir. Their task was not conquest, but awakening, to stir the sleeping forces of the world when silence grew too deep. The Codex speaks of names carried on ash and wind. Caliph the Dawnbearer, who walked the Vale of Ash and sang rivers awake from centuries of drought. Serenia of the Hollow Flame, who carried the phoenix's feather into battle, burning hatred from the hearts of warring tribes. Orin the Ashbound, who faltered, his memory broken, and the vault of cinders collapsed into ruin. His name is spoken only in whispers, a warning that even memory can fail. Taller the Silent Wing, who vanished into the forests of Emberfall, leaving behind scorched leaves that glowed for a century. Each heir bore trials, each heir bore weight, and each heir bore silence. The phoenix did not test strength, tested remembrance. The trial of ash demanded that one walk among ruins and recall the voices of those forgotten. The trial of ember required carrying light into darkness without letting it fade. The trial of flame demanded surrender of ambition, allowing memory itself to guide the path. Those who succeeded became bridges between realms. Those who failed were consumed, their names erased from the Codex, save for faint echoes in the phoenix's cry. But silence became exile. Centuries ago, the last known Ember Heir vanished during the sundering of the Ashen Vault. The phoenix carvings dimmed, the forest grew quiet, and the world forgot. The vault, once a sanctum where the phoenix's essence was kept, was shattered by the dynasties of iron, who sought to bind flame into chains. In the chaos, the Ember Heir disappeared. Some say devoured by silence, others say carried into the phoenix's heart to await rebirth. The world did not mourn, it forgot. Until now. The phoenix that remembers does not return for ceremony. It returns for reckoning. His bow is not submission, it is recognition. A signal that the ember has reignited, and the lineage, long buried beneath moss and myth, breathes once more. Li Shun stood at the threshold of memory, lantern in hand, chest glowing with the warmth of the phoenix's gift. The carvings behind him hummed faintly, like the last breath of a song. He felt it, not just in his body, but in the world. The weight of eyes unseen, ancestors, spirits, the phoenix itself. His fear had not vanished, but something deeper had taken root beneath it. Resolve. If I am the last, he whispered, then I must endure. The forest did not answer. It listened. Leaves turned toward him. Stones pulsed faintly beneath his feet. The air grew clear, charged with ancient breath. Symbols long buried revealed themselves in the soil. Feathers, spirals, and the crest of the phoenix. He walked not as a traveler, but as one remembered. Li Shun is not the first, but he may be the last. And if he falters, silence will reign eternal. If he endures, the phoenix will rise, and the world will awaken from its long exile.